Yesterday, Isaih Thomas comes out, says LeBron James is the best athlete of today, and he's probably a better athlete than Michael Jordan was. He's bigger, he's faster, he's stronger. That's Isaih Thomas's quote. I wrote down in my notes right after the quote, enough with the debate already. Okay? Michael Jordan was Michael Jordan. LeBron James is LeBron James. Me and Erich talked about it. The biggest difference between the two guys is simply the mindset of how they approach the game of basketball. Right? I mean, that's pretty much what we're agreeing on. I mean,
it's nobody denies the fact that LeBron is the better athlete. He's 2 inches taller than Jordan. He's stronger than Jordan. He's heavier than Jordan. He's probably as fast as Jordan. Can jump as high, if not higher than Jordan. He is the most physically gifted athlete probably in America.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a far stretch to say. He is the most physically gifted athlete. Like, you can't teach, you can't coach what he has naturally. It's impossible. Not going to happen. But the difference between him and Jordan, and the reason Jordan is Jordan, is the killer instinct. And I said it to you on break. If you took Kobe's mindset, if you took Jordan's mindset and will, and you put it in LeBron's body, that is a man who wouldn't even need a team around him. That is a man who would win for as many years as he was in the league. He would win scoring titles. He would probably lead the league in assists. He would be a one-man show. And any team that would have him would probably give their entire salary to him. He would be that dominating.
He would. It would be an unstoppable force.
But instead, he's a jokester. He likes to have more fun. He already won a championship. He had that big decision, and he is not the killer instinct. He's not worried about, I don't think, and I mean, maybe an NBA championship is his top priority and, like, you know, his overall goal. But I mean, his daily priority isn't to get up and dominate, isn't to get up and make sure he won. If they lose a regular season game, he's still smiling on the bench. He's okay. Everything's so peachy.
Yeah.
We'll be fine, coach. We'll get to the playoffs. Don't worry.
We'll flip that
Jordan
switch.
said, I want to win every game I play in. Even if I don't win it, I wanted to win it.
Yeah.
That's why they went 72-10.
Yeah. I completely
LeBron
agree.
will never have a team that goes 72-10, and he is more talented. He is bigger, stronger. He is an athlete, but he will never win more games than Jordan did. He will never win more championships than Jordan did. He won't even win probably as many as Kobe did because he doesn't have that mindset.
And
They're already talking about him opting out after next year.
Then
he'll go to another new team, and then he'll be all fancy in that city. You know, LeBron.
LeBron's worried about the LeBron.
He's a guy who hasn't ever had to have a mirror moment. And if he ever had one...
We haven't done a mirror moment in a while.
But I'm saying, if he ever just woke up and said, look at me. I'm an Adonis. Are you kidding? Wait a second. I could do this with the ball and I could do that with the ball? Wait a second. I could defend the length of the court?
Wait,
Even when you think you're at the rim, I can still get to you? It doesn't matter. Every aspect of this guy's game. He can play every position on the floor. We've talked about it. He can play point guard all the way up to center. He can post guys in a low block. He could drain threes. He could do anything you ask him to do. But he doesn't have the drive to do it on his own. And if you don't have that drive, it doesn't matter how much talent you have, you're going to come back down to earth. And LeBron's on earth, believe it or not.
He's from here too, ironic, crazy enough. I think him and AP are from a different planet, but they claim they were born in this country or born in this world. I think they're from different planets. But look, I agree. Look, the debate needs to just end, okay? Because honestly, you're not really going to be able to give anybody a clear-cut answer until LeBron's career is said and done, and you can sit there and you can compare everything you want to compare to make your final decision. Bottom line is, though, Isiah Thomas is completely correct. I can't fathom how you can't agree with the fact that LeBron James is not a better athlete than Michael Jordan. When Michael Jordan was in the NBA, he was the best athlete in the NBA. LeBron James, right now, is the best athlete in his NBA. So, you got that going for him.
LeBron's probably, like I said, one of the best athletes you're going to see.
Worldwide.
I mean, if he decided to play soccer, baseball, anything else, I'm sure he would be good.
Football, throw him in, 6'8", 6'9", tight end, wide receiver.
Forget about it. Guy can run probably a 4.5 40. Could jump through the roof.
Yeah.
You couldn't defend him in the end zone.
Just throw a fade route to him.
You couldn't defend it.
Just go ahead. How are you going to guard that? How are you going to guard a 6'8", 6'9" guy with a 40-inch vertical, 43?
How you going to do that even if you're on a soccer field? When you got a 6'8", 6'9" guy running faster than you, he's bigger and stronger than you, and when he gets towards the goal and he boots that ball, he's probably kicking it twice as hard as you are. How'd you like to see that man get up and do a bicycle kick?
I would love it, to be honest.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure this guy would be an athlete anywhere he would be.
Yeah, bottom line. So, I think we're in agreement that this debate of MJ,
It's
LeBron
over.
needs
Stick
to
a
just
fork
be
in
done. Enough
Two
is
different
enough.
players with two different mindsets, and that's the difference between them.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with their physical ability. It has nothing to do with anything. It has to do with your mindset. If you want it, you go and get it. If you don't want it, move aside. Or smile and laugh when you lose.
Yeah, bottom line.
You saw it in the All-Star game. Jordan laid out the blueprint. Kobe said, I'm going to go out there and follow it. Shut him down. Shut LeBron down. Kobe.
Somebody tried to tell me LeBron wasn't trying very hard.
He got blocked twice.
Yeah, somebody tried to tell me he wasn't trying very hard.
After he gets blocked the first time, it should have been a point of pride to make sure that he didn't get blocked again.
Yeah. And when he drove...
And if you're lazy, then that's exactly what I'm talking about. If you're LeBron and you didn't care and you weren't trying, then you shouldn't have been there. And that's the reason you haven't won more championships. And that's the reason you're at this point in your career where you're at.
Yeah. 1 and 2 in NBA Finals. I mean, that's the one thing that I always give Jordan credit. 6-0 with 6 NBA Finals MVPs.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you would expect him, knowing what Jordan was to that team, you don't expect him to be. You do expect him to be the Finals MVP. It doesn't guarantee you're gonna. I mean, you still had future Hall of Famers on your team that were playing with you. So, look, bottom line is, you're not going to be able to really make this comparison and truly get a final answer on this debate until LeBron retires and you can sit down, put his stats next to Jordan's, and be done with it. Numbers never lie, baby. Numbers never lie.